you're gonna do it, you gotta do it right. Not like I did. And not like I did it.
Daddy finger, where are you?
Hey y'all, I just wanted to test it out. I'm back, bitches. All right, I just wanted to test it, make sure it went through. So plan for the next one to be on here. So I look forward to seeing everybody. Hello, hello. Welcome in, welcome in. So yeah, we are back on the Bricky channel. Ooh, I bet some Fifis are heard about this one. But you know what? I got a 15-minute video. Check this out. Everybody hates on Jelly Roll, but check the type of shit he's out here doing.
Yo, my name is Jason Jelly Roll D. Ford. I'm from Nashville, Tennessee. This is my brother Ernest. We got a show tonight at the Gamebridge Fieldhouse down in Indianapolis, Indiana.
Okay, my boy.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. I'm here for one reason and one reason only. Even though I don't know you, I love you. And I love you because I know what you're going through. I'm not one of these guys that comes here to talk to y'all that don't know what's really happening in this room. When I was 14 years old, I got arrested for my first time. When I was 15 years old, I caught an attempted homicide case in a triple robbery.
Red Dog. Hey, Terry.
I was charged as an adult when I was 17. I sat in juvenile for 2.5 years waiting to get charged as an adult. I went upstream, fought my case, turned it over, went back to the streets, went back to trial, lost the trial, and went back and did 3 more years. During that time, I had a kid. It changed my whole life. Now, in the state of Tennessee, we have what they call a zero forgiveness policy for violent offenders. Does anybody know what that means? That means that under no circumstances can my record ever be expunged.
Good morning, everybody.
Under no circumstance. I am up for a potential governor pardon right now, and it still won't matter because of a decision I made when I was 15 years old. But what I remember the most about being at that 15-year-old facility was nobody ever came through and talked to me that I understood. It was all a bunch of people that meant well and they had good intentions, but they just didn't relate to where I came from. They didn't understand that kind of pain that I'd been through in my life. They didn't know.
Yeah. Oh, well, once you said that, I was like, fuck, I want to go check it out. So I am back. I am. I'm not staying on here long, y'all. This was just a test. But shout out to Jelly. He's in Indiana, Pendleton Juvenile. Going around places, putting out positivity for these people, trying to get them on a better road. I salute that. I stand it. Good to see everybody. Welcome back, y'all, to my main page. Yeah. Oh, you know she's turning in her grave. God, I can't wait for her to talk about it tomorrow. I mean, Fusion was the light of her show today, but you know, shout out to you, Fusion. You woman beater, you. I just came on real quick though, gang, yeah. So we will be doing more shows on here again. The other 2 channels, one is in the works. But we'll still do Lolcow too as well. So now we got 4 channels, y'all. 4 freaking channels we're gonna be bouncing around on. Hope y'all can keep up.
Know what it was like to be a 15-year-old kid staring down the barrel of a 20-year sentence. It's a different feeling, boys. Y'all know that. Some of y'all are staring at it right now. Some of y'all squeak by one and know it. Whatever side of that you're on. Y'all know I came here to spit some real. That's the truth. I want you to know that for me, I fell in love with music. The same way I fell in love with the streets. The same way that I was infatuated waking up every day and making $1. Listen, I didn't realize it, but as a young man, I had work ethic. Because I was 15, 16 years old, and I'd wake up out of a dead sleep to sell somebody a $20 rock. And I'd act like I was wide awake. I would answer the phone like I'd been awake for hours, like I was talking to my PO. Hey, good morning. It's 4:30 in the morning. This is a junkie. I didn't realize it, but I knew I had a hustle. I had a work ethic. I knew I was different than everybody. I could feel that. I just went to the wrong direction with it. But when I realized that that was an innate gift, I just had to find something I loved as much as I love money. And I did. I had a little girl and I loved her. And I wanted to be a father. And that's all I focused on. And then I fell in love with music.
Jelly Roll!
Ever since I came to Juvenile the first time, I'll never forget. I walked in, they were beating on the table. And they was all rapping. And I said, I'm gonna try this. And I walked up and got my ass handed to me. Oh, I got embarrassed. I went in, choked, got put out of the way. And of course, the next guy just had to fry me on the way out because that's just how it works. But man, I fell in love with that, y'all. I started writing every single day in my cell. I had a guy come talk to me one time and it changed my whole perspective. He said, there's nothing you can ever do to get this time back when you get home. So the only thing you can ever do with this time is what you do with this time right now. This is the only time you're ever going to be able to do something with this time, y'all. This is it. You're not going to get it back. When you go home, you're going to want it back. You're going to want it back. You're going to want that time back. Some of y'all got a list of plans for when you get home this long already. You know what I mean? I know how that works, but don't rush that. You're not going to get this time back. Man, just go out there and fall in love with change. Fall in love with something that keeps you focused on something else. It was music for me. I'm not saying it's music for you. Somebody in here can draw. Somebody in here is funny. The one dude that threw the Balenciaga joke, he's not super funny, but he could be. You know what I mean? He's not far away from it. You know what I mean? He's close. He's warm. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying that I truly believe that change in here happens. And I know what a cycle this is for y'all. I know how, I explain this to staff at every juvenile I go to before I talk to y'all. It's like, I'm a 40-year-old man now. 6 months for me is like a nap. I wake up, it's been 6 months, literally. That's what happens.
What up, Skills? And she failed. I'm back, bitches. I'm back.
When you're 40. But when I was 16, 6 months, man, depending on what 6 months, if I started 6 month sentence in November and I didn't get out until April, I missed an entire school year. So now I'm a second year freshman. Now I'm behind. Now I'm fighting the uphill battle. That made me want to give up. I didn't want to be the guy that graduated at 19, so I just bailed on school the first time I went to juvenile and had to spend a summer. Didn't make no sense for me to go back, you know? I'm telling y'all, that's not the right way to think about this though, man. And this is, some of y'all are in here right now on what is genuinely going to be your last chance before you don't get another chance. Dead. Some of y'all in here right now have missed that anyways. It's over. You already missed that last chance. You have to deal with it across the highway. Y'all know that too. But that don't mean it's too late for you to change neither. But man, I'm telling y'all, as sure as I'm sitting here speaking to y'all, and this can turn around for you in a moment, at any second, if you just dedicate and believe into it. I didn't believe it for forever. Every time I went to a juvenile facility or anytime I went to any facility, I immediately just got involved in the shenanigans. I knew where I was meant to be. I had a violent charge. I had too many tattoos to be classified as anything but a gang member. I knew any facility I went to, I was going right to that unit. If it was a gang unit or a violent offender unit, that's where I was going. If there was a poker table or a spades game to be found, I was cold. I'll whoop any of y'all in spades right now. I'll take the worst spade player y'all have here right now against the best two, and I'll dust y'all.
I got some cards right now.
On your pocket. Don't play with me.
I won't be in trouble like that.
Yeah, no people. But man, I can tell y'all there's two things I want y'all to know. The smartest kids I ever met in my life was in the juvenile with me. The smartest men I ever met was in prison with me. The most driven people I ever met, the hardest working people I ever met were stone cold drug addicts or stone cold drug dealers. To this day, I've never seen more talent, more songwriting, more spirit, more energy than I've ever seen in these walls, man. Because I know that anybody that is as fearless as y'all are, to be in this facility, to live in this, and to have to wake up every day in the unknown in these kind of environments, if you could apply that same kind of fearlessness to anything else in life, that's what I realized about me, man. I realized that this didn't make me f***ed up. This made me special.
He definitely is special if it is true that he ate his burger. But, sugar burgers count too, Isaac, you can't just always let them slip by, let them go. I support what he's doing. That's all I can say.
That's what changed my perspective, y'all. Whenever I finally quit looking at myself like a victim of the system, and I started realizing that, man, I might be as smart as some of these dudes in here. I might be able to figure this out. I tell y'all what I know. I know that I went to jail and juvenile the first time and I could barely read and write. And to this day, I'm the most articulate person I know. You know why? I had to talk my way out of a bunch of I had to figure my way through the system for 10 years as a kid. I had to falafel around. Some of y'all are the most charismatic kids on earth. This young man right here is dying to talk to me about something. You can tell his foot is glowing off of him. Glowing off of him. Funny man too.
That's because it was a sugar booger.
Now, before I keep talking at y'all, I want to show y'all why I'm really here. Yo, where's Joe? Joe, grab a guitar. This is Joe, y'all. Joe's the only person I know with a good credit score. Yeah. Oh, no, Ernest, you should hang. Oh, you go tune yours in. Let's start with the hate. Okay. Yeah. We the type to pull up to the party like what's up with y'all. Everybody in this thing know that we don't y'all disrespect the fat man and be the last man. I'ma mess around and slap on you with a backhand. You a trick. I won't even hit you with a closed fist. No shit. Tell them boys, miss me with that whole shit. Try me, they gonna mess around and meet the Lord quick. 4/5, got a nose kinda like a swordfish. Need to back down. The king is back now. The king of white trash is about to act out. When it's time to smash out, we drink it till we pass out. Me and my girl have found a girl to blow the girl back out. Send me to hell. They hate I came back. My arrogant ass is acting like I ain't that. I'm on now, y'all, and you can't change that. So if you want to see me, then we can arrange that. A lot of jealousy, but life goes on. Made it from the bottom, why'd it take so long? People hating on me, that's the same old song. And the hate goes on, the hate goes on. Lay in the bed if you made your own. I'm on fire and I can't go wrong. People hating on me, that's the same old song. And the hate goes on, hate goes on. We'll do it here. Ready? I've been drinking, I've been smoking, rolling through the city with my eyes half open. Eyes are rolling, I can't hold it. I'm messed up and everybody knows it. Keep your drama, I don't need that sucker. You see, I came from the rubble. You can see my hustle. You don't know my pain. You ain't see my struggle. I got my middle finger up like I'm a Diaz brother. Talk shit till we pull up in a full truck of fools holding tools up ready to shoot up anyone who abused us, bullied and used us. It's the revenge of the misfits and losers. Hold up, the fat man is on, y'all. The joke is back and fat man is gone, dog. It's all wrong, so really all y'all. And that's why you on my missed call log. A lot of jealousy, but life goes on. Made it from the bottom, why'd it take so long? People hating on me, that's the same old song. And the hate goes on, the hate goes on. Lay in the bed if you made your own. I'm on fire and I can't go wrong. People hating on me, that's the same old song. And the hate goes on, the hate goes on. Said the hate goes on. And the head goes on. Yeah, so listen, here's the fun part. I don't know why I should have did that first. And some of y'all would have listened to me earlier. If I'd have came in and did that first, y'all would have ignored that whole speech I gave. I'll play that song first for y'all for one reason though. When I was like 13 years old, I got this tattoo. It says the hate goes on. I was 13. I don't know what I was thinking. Didn't make any sense. But when I went to juvenile, I wrote the song for the first time when I was 15. I wrote the first version of that song when I was 15. Think about that. 17 years after that, I found the version of the song that I would put out. And that song's a platinum song now. But literally the first time I tried to write a version of a song called The Hate Goes On, I was 15 years old in a place called Woodland Hills. It was just like this. It was a state camp in Tennessee. 20 years, yeah, that's the hustle though, right? For sure. Right, it's like the law of that applies to this is that there's this idea that if you put 10,000 hours into anything, you can be great at it, right? It just took me 15 years to put 10,000 hours into that. You know what I mean? I had to write 1,000 songs. But that rule applies to whatever. What you laughing? Funny man. Tell me a joke, funny.
Yeah, Harley, he's in Pendleton, or he was in Pendleton. The juvenile. So maybe. What up, everybody? Hey, Chad. But yeah, so.
Funny man. Tell me a joke, funny man. Make us all laugh right now, funny man. I want to hear it. All right, check us out. Yo. Check us out. Reel it back in. 30 seconds. Here's the deal, man. That is exactly how I expected that to go. Sure. And I expected if I sit here for 15 more minutes and I let y'all talk to each other, 5 more kids will stand up with something to say. Because that's how it works. And that's expression. Don't ever lose that. Whether you try to do it for a living or not, man, being in a place like this and not being able to get them thoughts out of you is so special, man. Whether you want to rap it to me or not, that's cool. Just keep writing it, though.
Hey, Stella.
You know what I'm saying? Fine when you want to grab it and spit it for somebody, that's cool, but just the way you feel about spitting it right now, don't let that stop the way you feel about writing it. Period. This thing is exercise. Who's the best drawer in here? I want to see that guy. I know someone. Who's doing all the cards for everybody?
Who doing the cards here?
You can tell you can tell by the kind of.
I'm trying to hide the face.
Where's Azariah Avery? Where's Azariah Avery? Where's Azariah Avery?
Who's the best spades player? The best spades player.
Come on. Yeah, the people that don't know how to set the deck. Real people that know how to set the deck. They ready to hear. Right, put your head down. Right, you're not just like, come on. You need me on your team every time. I need you.
But listen, hear me out, man. I do this exercise. I don't do it in adult jails because they've already got their own shit happening. But I do this when I come to juveniles. One, to show you, as much as intense as it gets in here, how supportive y'all are of each other. You don't even know that. Some of y'all don't even like each other, but as soon as it came up, you instinctually stopped to point at somebody else. Right? Man, follow your heart like that. Follow your heart like that. That's the stuff that's going to change your life in the long run. It's just even how y'all interact and deal with each other on a daily basis. How much respect y'all have for each other and love y'all have for each other. Man, that was the coolest thing I ever seen, trying to get everybody to jump up and spit. I've been in facilities where it went the opposite way. Y'all got something special, man, whether you know it or not. And this right here is a season. Hold on, we got a new funny man. Oh, I want to hear it. Share it with the class. Share it with the class. We want to hear it. Share it with the class. I want to hear it. If you don't respect me enough to not talk when I'm talking, say it to everybody. Stand up and say it out loud. You're not that guy. You had a lot to say a second ago there. Tell y'all the truth, man. I'm not no phony dude that comes in here to talk to y'all. I talk to y'all because I love y'all. I've been in this mother for real. Been through it 3 or 4 times. Looked 50 years in the face and turned it over. Been to the big prison, been stabbed, been shot. I'm a grown man in here, dog. And I believe in y'all and I love you. Period. I think y'all can turn this thing around, man. And I got a sold out show tonight, dog. I got 30 other things I could have did today. I want to come love on y'all and sing for y'all because nobody ever came and sang for me. Nobody ever came and talked to me this way. I just sat in here staring down the barrel of all this time with not a motherfucker to love on me except for the guards, and I wouldn't accept their love because I was trained they were the sworn enemy. And I'm here to tell y'all they're not. And these people love y'all. These people are qualified to do anything else for any more amount of money, and they're here because of this because they love y'all. This is not a big money gig. This is a labor of love. This is a passion thing. People get in this business because they believe in change. People get in this business because they believe in y'all. People don't get in this business because they're making no money. They don't get no credit here. The insurance ain't that good. I'd give them better insurance if they'd come tour with me right now.
So yeah, shout out to Jelly Roll. All right, y'all. I'm done. I just wanted to test it out. We are back. Look forward to us over here. Much love, y'all.